yeah. Task Confusion, 1st of July. Apologies for the slight late start, and I'm just going to get a game together because we have 4 people currently queued up. Also, the eerie lack of music, which I haven't adjusted the settings for, is slightly bothering me, and we'll see if we can fix that here. So, this is... sorry. Agan, Rumi, Prospero, myself. Game on. How are you all doing? And if it is, I can adjust the audio settings from in here, I think. Meanwhile, just need to do a couple of things in the background, hopefully. And... game on and music's back. Okay, that's fine. We just, for whatever reason, decided to do things. Let's go. No, let's stay, Agan. Let's stay. Okay, what kind of nonsense are we brewing today? We are brewing this, I think. It's objectively not a bad starting hand. We'll see how development goes. Now, Agan goes for a turn 2 reach. Well, we'll play around it as normal and keep on going. No Hatsu, so it's not in ridiculous levels, but it is a good start for him. I'm going to stick to the plan of discarding what's on the table, even though Freeso is a little risky. So there are lines to Pinfu here, but we're still a way away. We're also not the dealer, and it is a dealer reach that we're up against, so objectively not the best of things for us to do here. We can try and sneak ourselves into Tanya, potentially try and dodge. Prospero's got a hand because they're pushing unknown tiles. That's a good draw. Pushing the 7 is awkward in this position, though. Okay, getting there. This is almost pushable at this point, I think, just for Tanya 1 to try and clear this out, and I think this means we're going to push the 8-man. Wasn't a deal in. This is for a 10, technically speaking, but it's for a 10 Ishanten here. Dora's annoying. We saw 3 6s, 3 8s, therefore we were gambling a little bit on that one. This, though, is a 3 6. Can keep calls on because there is still the outside chance of getting the Khan here. Well, the sumo happened, and it was the same weight, effectively. Closed 3 versus the 3-6. So we had the better weight, and we had an equivalent hand, albeit dealer versus non-dealer. Okay, fast but a little heavy. East to begin. So technically Ishanten for a pair weight. Okay, options here leading us potentially towards a Sananko draw, potentially. Sure. I'm thinking Toy Story, but of course this is the indicator tile. We've already skipped one, and that's the Green Dragon gone. So Cheetoy might have to be the player now. Yeah. Unfortunate, but hey. I mean, North's as dead in truth, but you know. Sure, let's go with this. Of course, if it is number 5 left, it is the red 5, of course, so even less likely somebody's going to play it, but that's a chance of still getting the last 9 pin or the 8 so if they're available, but it's a clunky hand to get an open Toy Toy at this point. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Yeah. There should be no fears got anything bigger than Toy Toy here. Honitsu doesn't seem likely based on my discards. There's a lot of silly things I could be going for, but yeah, as I said it there, this is smacking of Toy Story Nomi. So it's a chance, but it meant basically somebody's had a pair of those. With triplet of 2s, yeah, Prospero was debating the call, presumably because he's got a pair or more of them. A one-sided Tanya to attack it, which makes sense. Toy Toy was more valuable, although at least they had Tostura, so, you know. Limits to things of that. That is not a good hand. This is the worst of them I've had thus far. Let's cut the 7-2 and see where we are. I'm not necessarily forcing the Honitsu here, but we'll keep the pair in the sequence we got, get rid of the other bits, and see how many honors we still need to pick up at that stage. Well, now Honitsu looks on, at least for a reasonable direction. Could also potentially pick up a Chanter here. I'll say none of our other honor tiles are our bonus Yakuhai either, so yeah, we're a little limited in things. It's interesting. I don't know if it's necessarily what we want to be going for, but it's interesting. I'm thinking more the Cheetoy line here than necessarily the Chanter Ipeiko line. Which would be Ryan at this point if we were to make that happen, but yeah, we're off of this for the moment. 3-so, 7-so, 8-so.
Riichi.
We'll stay Shanten for the moment. So pushing this is marginal against a unknown value deal or reach. We did that 7 right before then. I think the best bet for us is just play our dragons out. You're in a single dragon weight. Okay. Well, that would have made me more angry, I've got to be honest, but hey. No, as far as I can tell, everything's working fine, so... Fine. And of course we've drawn absolute garbage for this hand. Over there. Stick on with the absolute garbage that has a no chance of working, or do we stick with absolute garbage? We go absolute garbage. Without the upside. Yeah, I just have nothing here going for me at this point. Yeah, I just need to calm it and put something together for the next couple of hands. have too many pairs, but that's the one we can most likely get rid of with the least effect to our game.
Riichi.
Yeah, I'm going to force because I've got dealership and I'm Shanten. Hey, Mama.
つも天罰よ下りたまえ
Yep, Mum's coming in to have a sniff around, but she's probably not going to come too close because I am talking into the box. No, she's wandered off. Just investigating. Or possibly angling for pets. Alright, so we have a door at north sitting north, and I'm just in the mood to... This is a line that means we're probably going to end up forcing this, but, you know. Don't give me a 6-man, I'll take it. Okay, I'm happy with the pairs in this position. There's also a marginal chance I can upgrade this to Toy Toy, but...
Chi.
We're just taking shares. Cheap, cheap, cheap. And I shouldn't really be bothering. I shouldn't really be upset that I'm dealing into those. It's annoying, but, you know.
Bom.
Chi.
Still 2 red 5s to up the value of this. Significantly less bothered by Hagen's call, I think. Yeah, I should have rolled. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I'm annoyed, and that means I'm not thinking really straight, unfortunately. Because that was a missable... I mean, obviously nothing came of it, but, you know, I could have had the pair of 4s here. Which meant I could have called Aegans from that point and hit myself into tempo that way. Also meant I could call a potential 2-so as well, but yeah. Well, it also meant I would have had a triplet here. Well, 2 red 5s makes this Tanyo 2. Which would actually be semi-decent. Why did I know that was coming? Yeah, okay. How there have been no dealings is it's kind of amazing at the moment, but hey.
Pong.
Oh, we're in a doorway. It's practically isolated, but I don't think anyone's going to do it. Okay. Well, at least we have a battle for third now. Wondering if that's the way to do this. Let's keep our options open with that discard here. I'm thinking that we are probably looking at Cheeto with this one. Yeah, we're cheatoing at this stage. I'm not going to bother with triplets with this hand. One South played. So 6 to make the mind seem more favourable, at least on a CG thing. One south, one north, both played.
Riichi.
Well, we have a safe discard to Rumi, so we can keep going. Probably should have played that rather than the extra 8, but you know. Nice to know what our margins are at times. Two north means we'll follow up with north. How dotty is the tooth in here? We see 3 1s, 2 3. Okay, let's try it. So that puts us C Shanten. We have a Suji for our final discard, depending on how this goes. Other than that, a straight fight, 9 pin, 9 man. 9 pin, 1 played. 2 8s out, 4 8s out actually. 9 pin should be relatively safe if we have to discard it. 2 so we're relying on Suji. And there's a reach on the board, so we pursue with this. No Patsu. But reach, Chitoi. On a 9 man. All 3 are out, so all 3 are in somebody's hand. I'd say wouldn't be tired of death. Okay, Egan's going for the big Mangan. Nine-man double dealer. The second time you've done that right before Haite. We lose 1,000. We lose gap to second. We lose gap to third. And we are in the mud. And this is not a hand we want to be seeing right now. Yeah, this is just horrible. Alright. I don't even have the illusion of a Kokushi with this one. And of course, it's activating Prosper immediately. So it does nothing. Because we've already got the 3-4, so no point in holding a 1. Yeah, it's practically. I mean, we got a deal turn left, so chances are not gone, but this feels like a really bad set of hands against 2 calls. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's too aggressive as dealer, but again, it's early enough they can get away with it most likely. And the alternative is being passive, which is all I've got as an option at the moment. Because I do have to pick my moment. It's also likely to be a Honitsu at this point, so West might not. West isn't a good tile. I can't play my awkward sequence there. Any Manzu is dodgy.
Riichi.
Oh, pair of ones. Chi. Yeah, I'm surprised you're attacking into this reach from your opponent in the lead, but hey. On in the Apache draw as well. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, third west. Ruby's managed to come back. It's a very extremely quick hand. I don't know if it's any good, but it's extremely quick. Might not be quick enough. Bizarrely. Okay, well, let's lean into some value scenarios here because we're going to need some point increases. So maybe we force this to full Honitsu. Maybe we start looking at other nonsense. Who knows? We're going to close free as our only weight here. This isn't good enough. We'll hold. Here is, of course, where we find out we would have departed, but again, didn't happen. Also, probably should have called the 7, but I'm still looking... I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Yeah, call the 7 was a good idea. Call the 9 is not bad either, in truth. We're still waiting on a 7, but, you know. Let's keep this nonsense going, shall we? Greedy, but I have potential chance on it to see for free, which isn't that much of an increase. I have given up my pair to do that, which is not what I wanted to do really, but you know. Let's put some pressure on some people. And watch immediately as that does nothing to you or you. So what do you actually got? Probably legitimate hands that aren't too shouting after 2 calls, but you know. About to say, it looks like all the frees are gone. You know what? I'm gonna half fold this for an upgrade. Yeah, there is a single free man left. There is... If there are 2 7-mans left, that could win be things here, but at this stage I need both. One 7-man left. Okay, there are ways to do this. Hellweight 3-man is all I have left to me if I get a call here. There is, of course, only one 4 left as well, so... This is looking very marginal to get a Mongan here.
Pong.
But, Hellweight achieved. Red 5? This late? Egan, why? Well, Egan's got another chance to answer Rumi the Tar before the Haito. Which I think he's done twice already this game, so let's see if he does a third. Yes, and why are you messing with it, buddy? You're playing live red 5s towards the end of the game. When an opponent is clearly on some form of Kinitsu. Rumi's not going to give you a Haito here unless he's extremely desperate for things, and I don't think he is. We'll take our Hellweight 3,000 points, and we'll take a dealership, and we'll see if there's anything that can be salvaged from this darn game. It's not the worst. Probably could still play the 1 there rather than that, but still. Well, probably doesn't change much. I still have to attack into this damn thing. Not that I'm getting guitars I can attack with, really, but you know. No, I got nothing. East reset I actually love right now. I have 2 Dora, but I still love it. The only thing is whether Rumi plays the East now. I mean, to be fair, the chances of him having it in his hand aren't actually that high, but you know. We'll be telling he plays it now. He doesn't. That is acceptable then. Alright, so 5, 6, 7 Sanchiku, Dora Dora. That's pretty much what I'm going to go for here. I probably don't need quite that much to overtake Aegon, which is the target at this point, but it's the easiest Mungan I have, so... And I might need Hanneman, so yeah. And if we do draw a 4, we can do a 1-4 swap here. Tanyo, Pinfu, Dora Dora Dora. Sanchiku would be 7 plus... yeah. There's options. Sanzo is not in my other options at the moment. Also, Buster has decided to cut 2 of them, so we need to draw the exact last one if that's the way it's going to be, which means not Pinfu. Unless you draw another one. I'd love to count this. Would have loved to, not going to. Okay, Dora Dora. So Ishanten, Riichi 2 only. It stands, that's not even really enough to even, you know. So you didn't overtake on the direct hit, so this isn't working. Yeah, nothing I can do at all. Okay. That's one. We're going to say final discard. Sanchiku still could happen. And it kind of has to be what we aim for now. So we need 6 man. We need 7 so.
Riichi.
Alright, so Riichi Sanchiku 2 is Mungan. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, fine. Alright, I'm gonna go feed the cats briefly. Back in a moment. Furballs have been fed. Well, furballs, cats, same difference really. Yeah, we're doing alright. What's this line? Just one I hadn't quite registered on. Egan, while you're there, actually, how is the audio coming through? Because I've had some audio issues on my last couple of recordings I've done. Just making sure it's not the microphone that's gone weird. It's the only time I've used it since then that's set in team meetings, and nobody tells you about team meetings. Okay, that's fine. Alright, it's just for whatever reason, the recording audio balked on a couple of things I've done recently. Not our Persona stuff, thankfully, but you know. Oh dear. Anyway, waiting on one more for another game. Okay, we have 4. It's the same team as it's the same 4 as last time. Good luck all. Okay, starting south with an okay. Actually, I'd argue this is a good hand. No, it's not an okay hand. It's a good hand. After a 6-0, we have ourselves just a turn, well, early reach. If not, then what do we have? Wouldn't mind drawing an 8-man, 8-0 here actually. Give us that Sange Q upgrade. Okay, Dora. So, ignoring anything else, we have reached in 2. Probably just do it in truth. A little annoying. Reach pin through 1 though.
Riichi.
And meanwhile, while we are reached, let's just have a quick check on a couple of things. Again, not especially expecting of anything coming on from this. It's just whether or not I draw it at this point, really. Egan's going to give you the win. Reach Pandora. No, it's fine. You can improve that, don't worry. Not that he's listening, of course, but you know. It happens, and what can go down can certainly come back up. One East played. We could potentially still do this. I'm not really looking at the Chitoitsu side of things, but it is certainly an option here. Either way, I'm not going to say no to 4 pairs and 2 of them bonus. Could even potentially still force this Honitsu here. So let's see what we get in the next couple of draws and then debate where we go from there. But if we get an opportunity to go a 2-pin, 4-pin from Rumi, then I might just do it. Huh. Well, I'm sticking with the... I'm sticking with it, but... honestly... this could be ridiculous. Alright, I'm going full greed. Let's send. There's one west and one east is the only problem with this, I think. But, you know. Well, I said the only problem with it. There's loads of problems. Alright, Toy Toy's taken away. Well, it's not taken away, but, you know. Yeah, I just pulled the trigger and got greedy. And I'm back here. Honitsu Toy Toy. Gotta keep the red as our winner. Whichever we do here might be west as well. We get rid of them.
Pong.
There's a single 2-pin left.
Pong.
Well, Hanitsu, Toy Toy, Chun, Dora. So that's Hanneman showing.
No.
I'll be curious what the logic is behind that. I mean, admittedly the ones and threes were kind of blocks out, but, you know. Honitsu Toy Toy, you mean you can't really rely on Suji for that. But, yeah. I mean, fives were gone as well, so I say Suji, but, you know. Okie dokie then. Let's go with Chun. So we have 2 Dora currently in hand here. West doesn't do a lot for us, but we might as well go for it. Yeah, hold off for the moment. So we're in a position where we got 3 pairs, but not a lot of progression around that, so... Getting lucky does not equal playing well, unfortunately. Sorry. Mutterings to myself, I think. But... yeah, so we have 2 save wests. Which, given this hand has gone absolutely nowhere, probably is worthwhile. We picked up a dealer Hani, though, so... Could be Tanyo. Probably is Tanyo based on the 137 discards. I mean, defending is that for days, but we're just not particularly concerned about that, really. Just be somewhat aware of what Zagan's doing, but we should be fine here. We can play both 8 and 9 against it. Sevens actually is a safe tile to Rumi as well, but again, we know he's on a Tanya rather than a Honitsu style hand. Yep, simple's one for 2k. Alright, Aegon's the other turn. Okay. Yeah, good to know I'm lucky rather than good. We're gonna pawn this.
Pong.
So we have a pair, I just need to connect things up at this stage. Okay, potentially, but not a position I want to be in where I'm basically going to single out on a 3 or a 6. Which will be 6 if we have the option of it. And again, not ideal, but, you know. Also, Wall of Freeze. The Riichi. We can defend against this one if we want to, but we have a Mungan, so maybe we don't. Yeah, both the 2 and the 3 can be played, so let's go round. That's really annoying. See what happens, so nothing much to speak of there. Double sequence, edge weight, kind of fortunate. going Chitoitsu here? Maybe we are. We're a long way back, but equally we don't have a lot else going for this hand, so... Okay, kind of figuring he might be on something to get him the second call, but it didn't happen. Yeah, I'm just paralyzed in this position at the moment. Oh, okay. I have no idea what Egan's going for then. On a tile, bonus tile only. Might have a pair of easts. In fact, it's got to be pair of easts, pair of reds, or pair of greens. I could have a triplet of either the red or the green, but you know, he needs to have bonus tile on something, and it's clearly got to be greens if it's going to be something that bothers us. All right, I'm putting him. Egan now is on a red east weight because he must. He's got to be on. He's got to have a bonus tile. It's the only way he qualifies here. And I see a green. So... I thought I was just calling for the sake of it, which of course he is occasionally in the mood to do, but hey. East 4, pair of easts. And a hand that's pretty decent. Let's see. Double Yakihai.
Pong.
And now East Shanten. Could push this Honitsu. Don't especially need to, but depends how the tiles fall here. Yeah, we're just gonna take the 5-8 5-8 east and move the hound on. Egan playing Adora. I mean, I don't have to be in a Honitsu. It's early. I could be on anything. Trash hand. South one. Good Draw. We're already Shanten for Pinfu. Yeah, let's see. I'll say Force's our ideal draw here, but we'll take what comes. Closed free pin. Yeah, I'm gonna take a closed free pin here. I'm trying to have a dealer turn left. I don't need to necessarily force things, but this 9 in our hand unfortunately means we couldn't do any calling shenanigans here. Yeah, it's fine. 2 Forces have been played.
Riichi.
Yeah, reach 2-5. Wrong 2, wrong 2. I'd much rather been on that weight, but hey. I'll say Egan's playing Dora. So he's either got quad 7s in his hand or he's deciding to just go for it anyway. He's claiming he misclicked. We don't believe him.
Low.
Oh, one of them was Uridura as well, but okay. 2 trash hands. Dealership. Yeah, he can play this cheap all he wants. It's not on me to make it. Don't lead. It's not on me to make big hands. Pairing up this other 9 would be nice, but ignoring that... Ignoring that is awkward. Oh, we get the Ipeco. We get the Ipeco actually that might do things as well, though we need closed things on both ends. It's tricky. Chitoitsu is also a plan, I guess. Well, we got rid of a full middle sequence in this hand, so that's a sign we're doing well. I would need so much to go right to make that work. It's clearly too greedy, but equally this allows us to have the Dora in, so... Yeah, I'm not going the Itsu route. I was tempted, but that's definitely not the play here. Well, Aiden clearly wants nothing to do with Pinzu tiles. Or he has call standoff, which is also possible. Okay. A few ways this can go here, but ultimately... Four so, 7 so are the ideal tiles for us at the moment. Technically, we can be tempo on other things as well if we draw another, the last 9 man, for example. Hatsu does nothing. We'd have to make the 5 so pass to do that route though, so less than thrilled about that. And again, yeah, the Itsu's not to be here. I'm gonna leave, so we don't need a last dive to take the dealership. Sumidora. I mean, I am perfectly fine with this. That is absolutely okay. And that's just enough to allow Rumi to overtake Aegon. I wouldn't say no to a reset if North comes out here. Okay, Dora free pin. It's a little awkward, but I'm actually fine with this. And if it doesn't materialize, 2 hands, 20,000 lead. Yeah, we should be able to manage this one, I think. Double door, you say? Oh, it means nobody else has got them. So, ideal world, Sanzo for Reach Pinfu. Or just Pinfu Dora 2 at this point, in truth. So 369. Still 369.
Riichi.
Alright, reach 4-7. We're not able to pin through this, so reaching 2. With the upside, I could still technically calm. I don't see why I would from the lead here, but well, maybe we would. You know, it's an extra draw ultimately. Got any kings? Well, I wasn't overly punished for that, so fine. Actually, you know what? I only said yeah, technically a king in each suit, so yeah, 4 suits. Yeah, no, I was right with that. For some reason I was thinking Mahjong screwed my terminology of things with that, but yeah, there would only be 4 kings in a deck, so
Chi.
yeah, if we can advance and be safe, we'll advance and be safe here. We'll just push a Tanya. Playing Red Dead Redemption Online and fishing next to camp. Fair enough. Alright, let's see if we can make it happen. So, T5 pin for Tanyo 2.
No.
And that'll do. Oh dear.
勝利とはリスクと等価交換で手にするもの。
GG. I'm honestly tempted to just call it a night here, in truth. You didn't focus spectacularly. No, you didn't. Honestly, I'm still not feeling up to things at the moment, and I think that's fairly reflected in the way I played these two games in a lot of ways. So I think I'm going to call it a stream here. I'm happy to keep things going if people do want to do another game, but it does look as if it's just the four of us around. So I will say GG, and hopefully I'll be in a fresh mindset next week. Better be, anyway. Anyway, I'll catch you all later.